So welcome to this video. In this video, we'll see how to complete the exercise 5 and let's get started. So before getting started, make sure you keep the output on the right so that you could easily visualize on the right side. So you can see. So make sure you open all these four files: the learning curve, linear regression cost function, then poly features, then validation curve. Okay, after opening the four files, so scroll down. So first you need to complete execute this. So you can do control enter, or if you are in Mac you can do command enter. It will directly run the code, so you're getting the correct code. So just scroll down. So now the most important part is visualizing the data, so make sure you run this also. Okay, so we are getting the right plot. So just scroll down. So before executing the linear regression cost function, you need to complete the linear regression cost function. So it's very simple. You have already done it in the previous exercises. The difference is you just need to add the regularization term. So we'll open the linear regression cost function. So as you can see, so you just need I have already typed in the code so that it will be easy. Not I won't waste much of your time. So it's the same thing, like the J is the cost function. So you can see the cost function, the formula is 1 by 2m times uh, hypothesis minus the predicted y value, the whole square, plus you're adding the regularization term, that is lambda by 2m times the summation of theta square, and this is the gradient formula, which is nothing but the partial differentiation of the cost function. So if you do the partial differentiation of cost function, you get the gradient descent. Basically you won't be having the square term here. Okay, that's the difference. So after completing this, you just save it. Make sure you save it and come back to the file. Just execute it. So you should be getting the 303.99 as your output. Okay, so now just scroll down. Okay, so you can execute this also because you just completed it. Okay, you're getting the right output. So just scroll down. So execute train linear regression also. Okay, so before executing okay, just yeah, you have fitted a line here. So now just scroll down. Okay, now you need to plot the learning curve. The learning curve is nothing but you're visualizing the two types of error, that is the train error and the cross validation error. So before executing this part, you need to complete the learning curve. So if you come back here, the learning curve, it's very simple. So we have a for loop. We are going through all the data sets. So basically it calculates the cost function for a particular value of I. You can see here we are limiting the X train and Y train to I, and then you are basically calculating the cost function that you are storing it in error train and error validation. Okay, so make sure you copy, write down the code. Okay, so after completing this, you can execute it. So you'll be getting this kind of plot. Okay, So now, as you have seen above here, okay, yeah, we just plotted a simple line. I mean, if you see this, this is an underfit. It's a clear underfit because most of the data points are outside. So what we'll try to do is we'll try to fit a polynomial feature. I mean, so that it fits perfectly. So for that, we need to write the code for a poly feature. So after you have executed the learning curve, just come below. Okay. So before executing this, go to poly feature and just write the code. This is just a small code. Basically, it converts the features. I mean, it adds more features to the original feature list. So that now we have added the features. Just run this. So after running this, scroll down, run this command also. So the last one is you just need to complete the validation curve. Okay, this just yeah. So the validation curve is it's similar to the that of a learning curve. So here also we are doing the same thing. We're calculating the cost function for train and validation curve. So after completing this function, you can see here. Okay, make sure, yeah, can pause the video and just copy down the code. Okay, after writing the validation curve code, you can just go to the command window and submit. You're done with the assignment. So if you like the video, please hit like and do subscribe. Thank you.